Good morning, buenos dias. My name is Marta Rivera. I'm the Commissioner of the Boston Centers for Youth and Families. It is a joy to be here today for the ribbon cutting for the Mattahunt Community Center. We're excited, aren't we? Yeah. Yes! Our new BCYF Center Director, Raymond Heath. Raise your hand, Raymond. He's busy greeting people. So Raymond and his team, his staff, the BCYF team, have curated an incredible array of activities for the community, for the little ones, for our elders, and everything in between. So everyone who's a Mattahunt BCYF person, please raise your hand if you're a Mattahunt employee, staff. Thank you. So that is your Mattahunt Mattapan team. We also have, speaking of Mattapan, our Gallivan team here to support BCYF Gallivan. Thank you. So I'm going to cut the remarks short. I see a lot of folks standing. But again, this team has done an incredible job preparing for the reopening. There is, once you do the tour, we encourage you to go on inside and see the music studio, the sound booth. We have a youth worker who has a background in that. So we're really excited to, again, open with an array of activities, including sports and swim. The pool is also open, yes. And exactly. I want to also thank our Human Services team, Deputy Chief Lisa Conley, and our Chief, Jose Maso, who are also here. Thank you. He'll be up and making a comment in a few minutes. And of course, we could not do this without the Public Facilities Department, without PFD. Carrie Griffin, Director. Marquise Mecca, James Sessom. So those folks have been here really every day with the team and making sure that every detail is taken care of. So I am just grateful to them, grateful to the administration for investing in making BCY facilities and the maintenance and upkeep of our facilities and community centers a priority. Last year we reopened the BCYF Curley Community Center in South Boston and the BCYF Paris Street Pool in East Boston after extensive renovations. This year we're reopening the BCYF Draper Pool in West Roxbury and the BCYF Johnson Center in Mission Hill. And shortly after that, the outdoor BCYF Clarity Pool in Charlestown. So the investment of Mayor Wu and this administration in our public facilities is very clear. So that being said, thank you, Mayor Wu, for all of your support in recognizing our residents deserve up-to-date and well-maintained facilities. At this time, I'll turn it over to our Mayor, Mayor Michelle Wu.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today for this very, very special occasion. I'm so grateful to Commissioner Rivera and her entire team and all of the staff members. They're all representing in the bright blue here, and both from the Mattahunt and from the Gallivan, and everyone who's had a hand in shaping the vision here today. We have some very, very special guests in the audience, many, many community leaders who help steer what happens in this neighborhood, but in the city every single day, whether it's Ms. Critchlow or all of the members of Ms. Vanessa and Konania and the members of the Kincaid family and others that I will get in trouble if I start going too far down the line. Thank you especially to our students for being here today. You've been such a great example for everyone. We are so We are so proud of you. Thank you for doing such a great job listening right now, but more importantly, thank you for doing such a great job taking care of each other and being part of this special community. I say all the time that my vision for Boston, the hope of our administration, is that we make Boston a home for everyone. My first language was Chinese, and in Chinese, the word for home is actually the same character as the word for family. It's the same concept, because home is where your basic needs are met, home is where your dreams can grow, but home is also where you're with the people you love. And this has been a home for a very long time already. So even as we're focusing on affordable housing and making sure we are doing everything we can for the buildings and the roof over your head, this is sometimes even more home than some of those structures. It brings every generation together. It lets your dreams grow. And from what I saw, the brand new pool, the recording studios, the teen room, the collaboratorium, we are going to see a lot more dreams growing here and a lot more people becoming part of our family. So thank you to everyone who stewarded this incredible resource for so many years. It's taken a lot of hands to get us to where we are today, and a new chapter for new memories to be created. And I especially want to thank our Chief of Human Services, Jose Masso, echo the thanks to our Director of Public Facilities, Carrie Griffin, and Commissioner Chief Irish. We have cabinet chiefs and department heads representing our Age Strong Commission, our education and youth and families, and community engagement. And so we're all here, we're all ready and excited. Today we cut the ribbon on the renovated Mattahunt Community Center. The design came from many, many conversations and meetings with families and neighbors in Mattapan, the Mattahunt Elementary School community, the Mayor's Youth Council, the seniors who are a key part of making sure that we understand what the people who use the center the most wanted to see here. Some of the renovations include replacing the floors and windows and furniture, fixtures, equipment, and lighting everywhere throughout the building. The gym and lobby and entryway and multi-purpose room have all been repaired and painted. And there's also now an accessible bathroom, an accessible stage, and a recording studio, which all three of those things are just as important as the other one. And finally, you will notice the gym and the pool area have both been renovated and are absolutely stunning. All of this was possible thanks to the collaboration of community members and the hard work of our team, and also the architects and designers, and many of whom are here, who partnered with us to make this a reality. Thank you, thank you. We're also excited about the upgrades that are new for this building. The lighting now includes more efficient LED lights. The floors and lobby and multi-purpose rooms are all made from sustainable materials to show that we can create spaces that aren't just beautiful, but healthy and save us money with energy efficiency as well. I can't wait to see everything that our young people and our community members of every generation do with this space. From the sports in the gym, the creative opportunities on the stage, the many important community conversations that will happen here, and the growth of home and family for all of us here in Boston. Thank you, everyone. Let's see. Should I pass it to you, or who's next? Enrique? Enrique next? Yes. Okay, now I'm delighted to bring up District Councilor, my friend, and such an important leader for this community, Enrique Pepen.
Good morning, Mattapan. Listen, I'm just 4 months in the job, but the fact that I get the brand new community center in my district, that's a blessing. So I think y'all deserve a round of applause, because this is for you. You know, when I think about Mattapan, I think about family. I think about community. I walked in here and I see faces that I interact with on a daily basis. I get your emails. I get your emails asking me, when's that Mattahunt Community Center going to open? When are we going to make sure that kids have a space? Well, it's open. But that's because of you. That's because of the community for always advocating for what you believe in. Mattapan deserves this kind of investment. Not just with the community center, but just holistically. Your parks, your housing, your small businesses. I'm so proud to call Mattapan one of the neighborhoods I represent, because it really is one of the backbones of this city. And being here today, I can't think about any other word like the mayor mentioned. It's family. The people that are going to be in this building is family. You may not be related to each other, but the reason why you're in there is for one, is to build a community. So thank you for having me here today. I really appreciate the fact that you have been so welcoming to me in the first 4 months of my job, but I look forward to building my relationship with you all and playing some basketball inside Mattahunt. So I'll see y'all in there.
Thank you, Councilor. Now it's my pleasure to invite Director of Public Facilities Department, Carrie Griffin.
Thank you, Marta, and thank you, Mayor Wu, for your continued investment in our community. I'll also mention that both Mayor Menino and Mayor Walsh walked in this building and they couldn't make a call. There was no Wi-Fi. So on top of all the beautiful when you walk in the building, it's just vibrant, it's alive. But it's functional now. You can go in there. There's access around the whole building and technology upgrades through everything. So it's a great investment, and this community deserves it. So as the director, we build all the buildings for the mayor for the capital plan. So for this building, my job is really just to thank the team that actually day in, day out worked on this project, and it was a labor of love for them. First of all, I want to thank my amazing boss, Chief Irish. And I'd like people to raise their hands and be recognized. Marquise Mecca, Assistant Director. Jim Sessom, where are you, Jim? Jim. Brian Higginbottom. And then Annie Grant. And then there's a bunch of other people that are part of the team that, whether it's from the legal or the IT or anything from my department, that make these projects happen. And next I want to thank the architectural team, I'm sorry, Natasha from Studi and E&E. And I also want to thank the contractor, Paul J. Rogan. Is Paul still here? Paul and David? Well, Paul and David worked and led the project. And finally, I just want to thank, our partners in this, BCYF, Marta, Jose, the director, Sean, that was working all the time with my team. Thank you just so much. And also to our partners and other city agencies, our department's Office of Budget Management, police, fire, they all have a hand in this, in terms of inspections, inspectional services. So this is really a team effort from start to finish. So I just want to thank you. And finally, the most thanks to the community. I see our Mildred Ave ladies here. And Earl, and you all made this happen. We listened, Ms. Fields. This is for you. This is because of you. So I really appreciate, and I really hope you enjoy this beautiful space. Thank you so much.
Introduce. Now we'll hear from our partner, our advocate, Chief Muscle, Chief of Health, Human Services.
Good morning, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to be here, the Mattahunt community, families, students. As said, my name is Jose Masso. I am the Chief of Human Services for the City of Boston. Before I get into my acknowledgments, I just would like to share a personal story, if that's okay. Is that okay? I'll be quick. I promise I'll be quick. Today is my brother's birthday. And my brother, Jose Antonio Rosario, who's actually sitting right there, he's raising his hand. And the reason why I'm sharing that is because he's been a dedicated city employee for the past 35 years. And his first job actually was as a lifeguard in 1988 right here at Mattahunt. So my fondest memories of the Mattahunt are because of him. And for several reasons, right? Not only because I got a chance, and it was really, really unique, whatever, because I remember, on those rare occasions when he would allow me to actually join him to go to work. It was so special because I was able to hang out with my older brother, who was the coolest person in the world to me. Additionally, I got a chance to do all the things I love to do, right? I got a chance to go swimming, and this is back in the day when they actually had the diving boards, and I was able to dive off the high dive. I got a chance to play basketball. I got a chance to play other sports, make friends, etc., right? And that's exactly what this is all about. And I remember the drives up here, as close as it is, it felt so far, right? Because it was like wandering through a forest and stumbling upon a palace. It was just like, I could never remember how to get here. You have the tree-lined streets, and when you get here, you're like, oh my goodness, I had no idea this existed, right? But when you're here, you're like, this is home. This is exactly where I need to be. So I just want to acknowledge that and share that because, again, it's full circle that we're celebrating a ribbon cutting, his birthday, me standing here today as the Chief of Human Services. And I just want to give that acknowledgement. So thank you all for that. In addition to that, I want to acknowledge the Operations Cabinet, Chief Irish, of course, Director Griffin at the Public Facilities Department, the team that signed the contracts, that make sure the vendors get paid, that make sure everything happens. I met them for the first time today. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also want to, of course, the leadership of Commissioner Rivera at BCYF. Just, again, thank you to make sure we have the right people. Raymond Heath, you're going to do phenomenal things here, and you have the support of us in the community, 100%. Sean Webb, as mentioned, Kamisha, yep, Nadine, Erin, who are all here helping to make sure that this center is packed with programming and vibrant as it should be. And I want to close by thanking also Rashad Cope, who's here right here. Rashad. And many folks don't know, but his partnership with Wheelock actually, they helped keep the Mattahunt going at a time when the city stepped back. They stepped in at a time when the city was unable to keep all the community centers running on its own. I'm grateful for your service and your dedication and for your advocacy to make sure we're here today. So thank you for that. I'm also grateful today to be part of an administration led by Mayor Wu that is restoring these facilities as part of the city's BCYF network to provide the comprehensive programming that every neighborhood deserves. This is just one of many facilities that has seen investments, and I am so happy to be part of the leadership team that is making this type of commitment to Boston's families. And with that excitement, as I know all of you are here today, I'm ready to go ahead and cut the ribbon. You guys ready to cut the ribbon? You guys ready to make that happen? Let's go. Okay, so thank you all. Yep, we have one more. What was that? Oh, my apologies. Go ahead. We have one more speaker.
Well, I don't know if we have a speaker. We just want to acknowledge, of course, that BCYF here at Mattapan at the Mattahunt is in partnership with BPS. We are co-located. And so our work here is not complete with our partnership of the principal, Walter Anderson, and all of his team. Right? So thank you, Chief Maso, and now we will cut the ribbon. How do y'all think? What do y'all think? Cut the ribbon? Yes! Thank you.